Hey, Zergan. Envy, how you doing? Yo, Savage Panda. Hey, Save, good to see you. What's up, Daedalus? Oh, Hall of Trials time. I'm so excited. I love doing this every week. If you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you. I'm starting to warm... Whoa. I'm starting to warm up to Hall of Trials a little bit. It's nice to have a bit of a challenge. So let's see what we can do. Let me get my daily stuff out of the way first. Gotta do the dailies. If you say you need Blooming Lidica to do Hall Trials this week, I'm gonna cry like a baby. You don't need her, but she makes it a lot easier because Epic 7's trying to sell the unit, and whatever unit they're trying to sell, Hall of Trials will be centered around selling that unit. But if you look at the #1 slot, you can check out Illusial. Friend of the stream and often in chat, Illusial managed to do it without Blooming Lidica, I believe. Let me triple check that, but I believe he did it without Blooming Lidica. Not only did it without Blooming Lidica, but did it with authority, right? Did it really, really well. We might have to see if Illusial pops in the stream and have him explain how he did it, because that's impressive. That's impressive. But yeah, let's get our free ML5 for the day. Easy. I mean, Pearl Horizon. That's what I meant, of course. Our free Pearl Horizon. All right. Let's see what else. Ooh, gardening. Oh, gear. Man, so much crap I need to do. Ooh. Hey, my hat is done. Confirm. 9, 17, 16, 8. Lovely. Okay, go to part 2. What am I making for this? Is there a way to tune your units so Harsetti doesn't completely poop up the turn order? No. No, she's a skill equalizer. She completely randomizes the turn order. You have to use kind of weird things like, yeah. I mean, you can outspeed her with Zeo and push units up. And if you're going to do that and you want to make sure the rest of your team goes in the right order, you can use CR pushing artifacts. Like on mages, you can use Fumir's artifact, things like that. But yeah, it's not easy. She's specifically designed to take skill out of the game, just randomize everything, and let the luck of the draw decide who wins. That's why people who are really bad at the game think she's great, and people who are really good at the game think she's trash. So, there you go. PC client still lags from time to time? I haven't noticed, but, man, I don't know what kind of neck or ring I want to make. I kind of want to do a torrent piece. Is it sad that I went to pity for Blitica and Biblis calls pretty? If they make you happy, then you made the right choice. Young Senya is created because a cheater won a tournament. A cheater who should probably be on an FBI watch list. But her kit is definitely was created because of Harsetti. That is true, that's true. What did I make? I made this. That is a nice speed DPS hat. I'll get it later. I'll get it sometime within the next 6 days, I promise. We'll figure out what else to do with the with that gear event later. I might need to take a peek at my fribbles and decide what I'm going to go with next. I built the same helmet. A lot of people built that helmet. Yeah, it is a little easier to overcap the crit, and we're starting to see a lot more units who have crit built into their kit and don't need nearly as much, but I don't know. Speed DPS gear is so hard to get speed and damage stats and crit. The easiest place to find that gear score is with crit subs, in my opinion. But yeah, it just, if you're not a speed gamer, if you're not an aggro player, a hat like that probably won't do you that much good. Like someone like Cookie, he'll probably build something to make his slower bruiser counter stuff even better. Let me see. Let's get a pet. And check the guild. Do I need Blooming Lytica for this Hall of Trials? No. But she makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. You can use Kikarat in front in Hall of Trials. Yeah, I guess he's got the counter. Sure, why not? I'm probably going to use MLK ROM because where else are you going to use them, right? So this is me talking to chat, pushing the wrong buttons again. I did this exact same thing yesterday. Why do I hate that bunny again? That bunny shit all over Ahmed, and Ahmed and Ran were just trying to have a real nice honeymoon, and that bunny just like friggin' shit on everything. If you read the Valentine's story for Ran and Ahmed. Okay, hang on. I got two. Let me see. I'm going to stuff one into you. That's fine. It's fine. He can die. We don't care about him. Let's stuff one into Crow. Bam! Calm your tits, Mort. I can't take another counter. If he crits me, I'm dead. So I'm just going to have to do this. I showed it to my wife and she got really mad at me. She was like, that bunny's cute. Why are you being mean to the bunny? I was like, that bunny is a deceitful little asshole. If you're ever threatened by a small child with a basket full of bread, the best thing is to send an axe murderer after her. Bam! That'll teach her. Best advice, right? It's just like at the end of Little Red Riding Hood, where, you know, the Wulf dressed up as the grandma to try to eat the small child, but then the woodsman came along and said, yo, Wulf, don't try to chew all that up at once. Here, let me chop it up with my axe for you into chewable bites. You don't want to choke. You should always be careful and be aware of not choking on your food. The end. Gunther's the best. Man, there's no, it's 100% counter rate when he's on the right side of the screen. Am I right? I think I'm right. One for you. Damn, that's a squishy Mort. One for you. Frickin' Mort. Why are you calling me it was not my profile art, Loki. Come on, get it through your head. It was not my art. I am not anti-Hua-Young. Surely this kills. Bam! Kill on a miss. You know that's not my profile art. Loki's all upset. Let me show you guys this profile art. You tell me if it makes me a bad person just for showing this to Loki. I didn't do anything with it. I just showed it to him, right? What do you think? I deserve to be put on trial. I didn't put her in the wheelchair. That was Peyra. As awful as this is, that's freaking top tier profile art. Oops, that almost blew my ears out. Okay. Push up. Dual attack with Gunther. Not the pool floaty child. Ugh. Fine. Nice defense break and stun. I wonder if this will quad stun my team. Wow. I hate this game. Frickin' Parsetti. Abyssal Crown. 100% counter rate mort. 90% stun rate. Abyssal Crown. Let's go do something less tilting like Hall of Trials. Oh, wait. I gotta do gardening. Okay. Oh, thanks for saying EE. It just made me realize that we've got some new EEs and I haven't bought them yet. So let's go check that out. Okay. Restricts all allies for 2 turns. Increases damage dealt by ecstasy. Removes souls from enemy. I guess we're going to want this one for the fight. Because you're not going to be able to restrict her. I think you might want this one for regular stuff, though. I don't have a shit ton of currency. Let's... Fuck. Why do these take up inventory space? Can anybody give me a legitimate reason why exclusive equipment takes up inventory? More debuffs, more damage. Okay, we'll go for the second one then. Hang on, let me put some gear on some trash mobs. might. Don't judge. Okay. Holo Trials, EEs. Show me number 2. We keep it for later because it's freaking maxed out. Number 2. Yeah. Number 2. There we go. Okay, and with says increase casting attack for 2 turns when using encroach, increase damage. I guess that's a whole thing, I guess. Wow. 8%. 9%. I'll pull for more of it when that unit's useful again. Too damn many green monstrosities. Do you think we'll get any new content on Friday? We'll get Fene's story, and new Rift. So yeah, we'll get a good chunk of content on Friday. Oh, speaking of Friday, I misspoke. I was watching my VOD making the video about the leaks on the bounce patch. I said several times that the bounce patch would be announced this Friday. Wires crossed, it'll be the next Friday. It's whatever Friday is closest to the end of the month, because 2 weeks after that, whatever's closest to the 14th will be the release. So not this Friday, next Friday. Rift will come back, or yeah, Rift drops on Thursday along with the Fene banner. She's specifically for Rift. And then she'll have a story, so it's kind of content, right? It's recycled content, but at least it's new unit, new story. I wonder who else could work with a Rift team. You're going to want 2 defense breakers and Fene. You're going to need 2 defense breakers, Fene, and a frontliner. Maybe another Soul Weaver. We'll have to see. For sure, Blue Chloe have potential. I think she has potential. I don't know if she'll be best in slot, though. We'll see. I'm skeptical on her presence there, but she does have some debuffs. Remember, it's like the first Rift, right? You want units that not only do decent damage, but also have defense breaks and also loaded with debuffs. That's why Haste was so good. He was loaded with debuffs. And it's why Thieves are typically good, because they can use Alabastron. Makes me think Corinne might have a place. Anyway, it's all just hypotheticals till we see the actual conditions. I'll be very disappointed if it's a copy paste of Fire Rift's mechanics, though. Hopefully they at least put some effort into it. All right, guys, Holo Trials. So let's see. Let's go the easy route first, right? We need 2 green units. Don't cry now, save. This is just because we need a green unit. Ugh. Now I've got to build her. Let's see. I think my Katie's is fine from the last Holo Trials. I don't think I need to give her more health. I think at 21k, she's going to heal plenty, and I like giving the defense to the other units. So I'll leave her alone. When we did this yesterday, we were getting absolutely bludgeoned, so I'm going to put Touch Me Rekos on there for some additional healing. And I don't think I need more healing. I'm just going to leave all this alone. Do I still think Pear is going to be broken? Personally, I think she's going to be strong, but a lot of top pairs like Karilth and Elf believe she's not going to be that great. What do you think? I think she is going to devastate the meta and be the most broken and probably tie Harsetti for the most pre-ban unit by the end of the season.
Do you still think Pyrrha is gonna be broken? Personally, I think she's gonna be strong, but a lot of top player like Carlos and Elv believe she's not going to be that great. What do you think?
Whenever people tell me they don't think she's going to be great, they start rattling off counters that aren't counters. Now, Elf Mage and Careless have forgotten more about RTA than I'll ever know. So maybe they're seeing something that I'm not. But I'm thinking I can build a 310 speed Payra. And I'm not that fast. And you can build her so that she doesn't even have to go first and run things over. Why is it always the same? If you don't have the unit, you don't get to play this game. I don't know, man. When I figure it out, I'll let you know, but I'm sure there's a reason. I mean, it feels like it's like written across my face as to why Smilegate would do this thing, but yeah, it kind of happens a lot, right?
ML Pyrrha. What is insane, Kit doesn't mean it's broken until we try her, and against her, ML Lua was an example of that.
ML Lua was busted on release, and people cried about her saying that she wasn't busted, and they buffed her to make her even more busted, and now if that unit's in the game, you can't play. Unless your opponent is a mental midget, you just can't play the game with that unit on the opposing team. And Payra is going to make her even more devastating because she's going to take her skill cycling down from a 2.5 turn cycle to a 1.5 turn cycle. Nah, man, I'm telling you, it's not okay. But yep, you know what? We've been wrong before. I've been wrong before. Just ask my wife. But my gut is that she is going to be great disaster level bad for the game. I think the metric. I think get used to playing against Luna, because you're going to have to either let Luna or Harsetti off of the leash to start banning Payra. I really think that's where we're heading. But anyway, let's see what else we got. Kayron. Let's see. Manage, view statistics. Oh, shit, wrong button. I hit view statistics. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but I just blinded myself with a web page.
Evasion when she have S3 available.
Fuck, I hit it again. View statistics? No, not view statistics. Recommended equipment, recommended set. Lifesteal, I don't give a rat's ass about resist. Let's go torrent, why not? More damage. Run this up. Don't care about crit that much. We definitely don't care about res. Pick from anybody. What do you think? I look good? I look miserable? Well, thanks. Fuck it, let's run this. Oh, wrong button.
Tristen, I
317,
think,
46,
ML
317,
Pira
46,
will be great, but when
317,
you
46,
would play
304.
ML Elena,
Let's
and
go with
with
this.
DDRB cars, without speeping or stunning her, you will just lose.
I think we want to cycle him, so let's put him on a candlestick. Keep that shit rocking. Okay. The Immortal Wukong. We need to do lots of AoE attacks to get rid of the skill null. So I'm going to run him as fast as I can freaking run him. So we're going to make a weird ass looking Wukong. We're just going to run the speed all the way up. Little attack, sure. I don't really care about anything else. And we'll do speed and... I don't know, crit. We'll let him do some damage. Sure, why not? Let's run it. Yeah, Harsetti's never leaving the cage for me either, Eldritch. But, Pera, I think it's gonna be like this, right? If your first pick, you ban Harsetti Luna and you start with Pera. If you are second pick, you ban Harsetti Pera and you start with Luna. Welcome to RTA for the entire next season. Let me see. Let's, CR pushing artifact. Warhorn. Warhorn will CR push him, right? Yeah. Even more turns for Mr. Wukong. What do we got here? That would be ideal because she does do pen. Do I have that? I do. I'm gonna run it. Okay, weird ass Wukong. And got Kairon done. We got Wukong. Okay. Politica. You don't need to be this fast. We'd like you to be bulkier. So let's go with, oh wait, recommended. Don't need attack. Don't need that much speed. Don't need any effectiveness. Shit. I was kind of hoping for 200, but this looks good. Oh, and your brand spanking new EE. It just occurred to me that nobody here does damage based on their attack, so we don't get to use the Cruel Mischief artifact at all, right? I don't think Fenne's artifact is good. People keep coping and telling me it's a good artifact. I don't think it is. Increase damage dealt by this. Target's health 50% more. Alright, guys, so... Rampaging Astromancer Elena. What the hell is an Astromancer anyway? So, for this fight... Back row unit needs to be a thief to get all of the buffs. And we need 2 Earth Elemental heroes on the team. I'm going to run this with the Blooming Litica unit. I know, she's limited, and she's on banner right now, and she seems to be the best to make this fight super, super easy and profitable. It's kind of crazy how Smilegate seems to yet again build the entire mechanics of Hall of Trials around selling whatever unit is currently on banner. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point, right? If you do not have Blooming Litica, if you check out the #1 spot, our man Elusial here pulled it off without Blooming Litica. He used Ray and Senya for his green units, Lulica and Kayron, which is a crazy team, but holy crap, he just smashed the score. For the rest of us, though, we're going to run Blooming Litica and Fire Acades. Those are your 2 principal units, Blooming Litica and Fire Acades. Now, you can run just about anybody with a counterattack stance up front. Did I say Lulica? It's Yuna. It's Yuna in her skin cosplaying as Lulica, so I always get them confused. Sorry, Yuna. And Yuna makes sense because she's got lots of AoEs. The key to this is spamming lots of AoE attacks. I'm going with Kayron because he's got an AoE attack and a counterattack buff, which makes him just perfect for the front row. I'm going to go with the Immortal Wukong, skills off, because that constantly does AoE attacks. We're going to use Blooming Litica because she makes life so much easier in this, and Acades is going to be our healing unit. So let's... Guess I should show you what the units look like, huh? So Kayron I've got running slow. I have him on Prophetic Candlestick to try to cycle his skills a little bit. Honestly, I'm not even sure the crit chance is that important. At very least, or at very most, he would need 85 crit because elemental advantage, but just build a good chunk of damage on him. Ran him slow because he's going to be doing most of his stuff from counters. Acades, I stacked a decent amount of speed and decent amount of HP because all of her healing skills are based on her own HP, so you want to make sure that you have decent health on her so that her healing skills are impactful. In a perfect world, her number 2 EE would probably be best, but I don't have it and I don't want to fish for it. Oh, there's no elemental advantage in this? Yikes, good to know. Touch of Rekos for additional healing. The Immortal Wukong. The key is to do as many AoE attacks as possible, so speed is king on Wukong. Running him as fast as I can get him and still have some semblance of damage. I've got him on his number 2 EE, just to make him a little bit more survivable. And I'm putting him on Warhorn so that he will CR push a little bit. And Blooming Litica. I just stuffed as much HP on her as I could to try to squeeze some damage out of her. Is Elena light? God, I swear I thought she was dark. I guess she is light. Nope, no elemental advantage. Screw it. Let's just jump. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Transmit. Bye, Pearl. Okay. I've not explored this fight much, guys, so we're going to take it a little slow here. Damn, she hits hard. Okay, she summoned the baddies, so I'll just do an AoE here. And let's get rid of the heal block. So that's 1 hit. Two hits. Ouch. Ouch. Three hits. 4 hits. That's why Blooming Lytic is so damn good. It's to herself to cycle the skills. Five hits. Seven hits. And this will get rid of the skill nulls. Can only dispel when the foremost hero is in a counter-attacking stance. I needed to kill these things to get rid of, Do I need ER on these units to keep this shit off? I guess I need ER. God damn it. Point of MLK is to have an ER buff, or is to have a counter buff. Yeah, I got no ER. How much ER do we need? 100? I don't know if they ignore ER or not. Let's find out. I think ER doesn't matter. Oh, it's Bodkins. If ER doesn't matter, then why did we... Give me a second, guys. Gotta make room. Maybe it's really bad timing. Maybe he's too slow. I think we should speed him up a little. We can just try that. Manage, recommended. Ah. There we go. Nudged him up a little bit on speed. As long as Acades heals the right person, we should just be able to keep this on auto. Boom. There's the counterattack. And now it's gone. And Wukong hits here. Oh, sorry, wrong button. There we go. Oops, okay. And the boss is like, fuck, didn't get a chance to read it. When the boss exhausted, suffers a non-critical hit, increases the damage suffered, and if it's an attack that targets all enemies, increases the damage suffered by an additional amount back up to 9 times. 9 times. So we want to stick to attacks that can hit all enemies. S3 here. 1.2 million. I guess just do this so you don't waste a hit on the boss that won't take much damage from you. 1.2 million. Another AoE here. $1.2 million. Do we need to not have crit on Wukong? We're going to hit harder without critting, right? I think we hit harder without Wukong. I mean, without crit. Like the scaling makes crit dog? Yeah, I think. All of the, the damage increases on a non-crit hit. Replace him with Dizzy. Lifesteal Dizzy on Caladra. 30% extra damage. People are going to bitch already that I'm doing this with a limited unit if I throw Dizzy on there. But yeah, we'll try it. Let's try Dizzy just to see what happens. You know what? I'm about it. All of Dizzy's attacks are AoE and she's loaded with debuffs. Oh, but wait, we need 2 green units. It's got to be Wukong because we need double green. Okay, exhaustion phase. Oops, auto off. See, that was 1.2. Lydica's S1 is hitting harder than Wukong's when Wukong is critting, and he's got way better stats. This right here, this is what's killing us. When the exhausted boss suffers a non-critical hit, increases damage suffered, can stack up to 9 times. We're ruined for having a crit here. We need non-crit. Let's retool this for no crits. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's try Dizzy. Oh wait, we can't try Dizzy. We need 2 greens. If I do Dizzy, I have to do like Ray or Destina or something. I don't want to use Senya because I like there being an opportunity for MLK to do something in this game. It's been so long since he's had any shot at being useful. Okay, let's fix this though. Manage, recommended, speed, crit's fine. Speed all the way up, crit all the way down, crit all the way down, back all the way up. Go. It's faster, faster. I want him faster. More. Our crit went up. Oh wait, why am I doing a crit set? Torrent. Oh, that's the wrong direction on speed. Okay, fuck it. No set. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Excuse me. Okay. Let's try this. This does nothing for us. This only hurts us. Let's get rid of that. The thief in the back does not need to be green. But you need 2 green units. Okay. She can't crit, so we don't have to worry about that. You, however... No. Crit. Nothing in... Oh, wait, we can do this. I can't believe it found 100% crit when I had the slider all the way down. Suffering from success. Wukong for green. Louise. Oh. That's better. Ooh, you lost something to somebody. That's okay. Speed and speed. Lovely. Okay. Let's try. Ah. This guy right here, I think, is going to be the freaking hero of Rift. His CR pushing to the front row unit is constantly going to get attacked. He's loaded with debuffs. He can actually do damage. I think Mui is going to be the shit. Everybody's like talking about Chloe this, Chloe that. Nah, fam, it's gonna be Mui. Thief, so you can wear Alabastron or Torn Sleeve. Too good, too good. Okay, so we were doing fine on auto. Just keep Wukong's skills off. Heals herself. I think the problem with the Runka is she doesn't do AoEs, and we do massively more damage with AoE attacks. Okay, there's our counterattack buff. Down to 2 hits. Bye-bye counterattack buff. 1 hit. Candlestick. Reset. Hit. Wukong drops the last skill null. And this should kill the front row unit, or kill both of the ads because of the pop. Got the counterattack back. Now he counters. Easy, into the break phase. You know, fuck it. Let's leave it on auto. 1 hit, 2 hit. God, look at the damage now. Without these crits, look at this damage. We're already at 5 million. 6 million. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, we definitely need to manual this because we don't want Katie's wasting an attack like that. So that was about a 10 million point run if we took it off auto and made sure Katie's didn't shit the bed there. Candlestick procs. Everyone, counterattack buffs back. Bro, I need to test something because I know there's something wrong. Wasn't it 10 million previous run too? I don't know, I wasn't counting. Previous run, we turned Akadi's skills off, though. Like, we did it with Akadi's not wasting an attack. For real though, guys, I think we might be finding full auto this whole thing. Oh, wait. Shit's happening. Shit's going wrong. Fucking block. Gets rid of those. It's that. Okay. Where is our turn order failing us? We just gotta manual it. We can auto the first part. The thing is literally blue odd, and like the scaling of our attack buff, how this mechanic allows for no, I don't think it does. I think that is in there. Somewhere. Enemies cannot dual attack and reduce the effect of health recovery portion damage dealt by 50% and the amount of focus gained by 100%. Hers isn't focused though. Thing is lit. Let me know, Spatial. Let me know. Would Vildred work? It's AoE attacks. Vildred's not AoE. He's just multi-target. I'm pretty sure that's what the little lightning bolts said, right? They said AoE attacks. 1 second, guys. Can you use AU Fiend? I don't see why not. She's an AoE S1. And attack that targets all enemies. So attacks that target 2 enemies are not. Does Green Senya work better in the front row? Possibly. I don't know. We'll try her. We'll try her soon. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off. Okay. Well, fine on auto. I just need to make sure Acades behaves and doesn't waste a hit. Like right here. You know who else does AoE? Ainz. So stupid. But then you've got Ainz on your team. Damn, Shio. Brutal. Show some respect to our great Lord Ainz Ulgon. Heal up here. Ouch. And then this kills the ads. I'm gonna S2 myself here. Hit, counter, push phase. Okay. A strong hit from Wukong. How hard's this hit? God damn, 1.7. Beautiful. 18 million already, guys. 19 million. 20 million. 20.7. Okay. Hit here. I think we're okay for 2 turns. We'll reset Charon. Do an AoE. Ouch. Attack down. Nope. Resistance. Three hits. 2 hits. More debuffs. Ouch. Ouch. Heal up. One hit. Okay, we S3. This will be the last hit on the skill and all. Kills. We get the counter buff. We do the counter. We push phase. Guys, this might be the easiest rift yet. Shit. I should have S2 to Katie's and then we wouldn't be in this mess. Wasted attack. At least she debuffed triggering that. That was nice. 32 million. 32 million. PP poof. Bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we autoed, practically autoed to the number 5 slot. Hands free. Whole thing, hands free. What's going to be the free-to-play strat? Probably the same team, but, well, you mean with no ML5? Probably the same team, but we'll run Senya in the front. And then you can replace, Blittica with, I don't know, Fire Charon, because Senya's green, Wukong's green, then you can use Fire Charon. You'll have to manual that, though. I want to see if we can truly auto this whole thing. This would be insane if we can. Yeah, it's weird for people to have to build with no crit on units that normally want to crit and doing it when there's no free unequip going on. I wonder why Smilegate would do that. There are degen strats with blue odd maybe if you're a genius and the boss is real dumb. Okay, and then this goes here, and we're into the break phase. Oh, I really want to turn it off so that Acades doesn't S1. Please have a skill ready. Boo. Wasted attack. So 9.2, not as good because of the wasted attack. All your ideas are giving the Auden buff to Wukong. You have Blittica but no Wukong? Then don't use Wukong. Put Senya up front and use... Do you have Dizzy? I know she was a long-ass time ago, but Senya Dizzy should work, right? Instead of Tekron Wukong, Senya Dizzy. Kikarat? That's great. I love the idea of using Kikarat. Oh, Bellion's a clever idea. Do Bellion Senya? It fucking failed. The block went off. I think it failed. Did it fail? Or are we good? Yeah, he can't receive a buff. Fourth place EU is Kikarat. Yeah, don't forget Yuna, too. She's another viable AoE unit that everybody has. Are we actually going to, like, force our way in? We forced our way in. We said, screw the mechanics. We're just going to bulldog our way through. We're the block the whole time. Not bad. Oh, bad! Oh, it was too good to last. One more time, and then we'll try some other units. Just because of, you don't have to activate trauma. You realize that, right, Spacial? You could just run her simple as an AoE unit. How was the support built? You mean Acades? Just speed and HP. Same as every Holo Trials Acades is built. I think she's 269 and 20k health, something like that. You're also relying on a bit of RNG to have her counter too, right? Because this counter is what pushes phase. Oh, you're not going to run her front line? Number 17's a Tamarin team? Yeah, if you manualed with Tamarin, I can see it. She's a solid healer, and she covers one of the she's, you know, there's no elemental restriction. 9.1. I don't see why Elbrus wouldn't work. Then use Tamarin. You know what? Crazy to have Tam but not a Katie's. What a world. But yeah, just use Tam. You just have to be a little bit more thoughtful about the turn rotation. Okay, there's 3. 2. Oh no, 2. Now we're down to 3. Skill null, candlestick. That takes us down to 2 on the skill null. One on the skill null, and that's 0 on the skill null. Okay. So his S3 is going out of order, and it's I think it might be a candlestick issue. Okay, so we know we can do it this way. We just kind of have to manual it so that you can use his S3 instead of, you know, his S3 going off 1 round too early is kind of what broke us. We can at least auto the first half of it. That's kind of nice. There's 0. And now because they're zeroed out, he can use his S3. And that cooks them. And gives us the counter. We were 1 turn off on that last round. Okay. Even though it's not needed, I'm just going to S2 myself and not waste an attack. Then we can kind of turn auto back on for a bit. Once again, not to waste the attack. Should have S3'd first, that way my S3 would be ready coming out of this, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and that gave us the 10 million points instead of the 9 million. Okay. You're fine without my help, so we will just S1 here. S1 here. Take the skill null down a notch. Ouch. May as well skill null up. And we got the skill null, so we'll be fine for the S1 here. That's 2, 1. Don't die. Heal up. So here's where it was screwing up, right? If Wukong cut, holy crap, if Wukong cut, we could do this on auto, but because Wukong didn't cut, anyway, we just S1 here because we want to save the S3 for inside this phase right here. May as well just smack this. Okay. Now you can do this. That'll get rid of the ads. Now we got the counter buff, and now we go into the next phase. I bet we could tune it. I bet we could tune it so that the turn order is appropriate where Kairon stalls around with that skill. Got the maximum number of debuffs. Nice. We'll just this to ourselves for now. And let the big dogs get those last hits in. When the caster's attack is greater than the target's attack, damage dealt increases proportional to the difference up to a maximum of 70%. I don't think my attack is greater than her attack. Plus, all of this damage boost is from AoE, so we want to keep doing AoE hits. $21 million. That's ahead of last time, guys. Okay. 6 down to 5. Down to 4. Heal up. Skill null up so that we don't take damage. Pop. Down to 3. Just go smack in here. A little bit of effectiveness on Acades is not terrible at it, but we're fine. We're stacking plenty of debuff. Okay, so that's down to 2. looking over there, Kairon? You ready to go? Don't need reset. You're fine. Let's just get a smack in. Resistance. Smack here. Down to 1. AoE here. I think my Wukong should have cut there. Should be okay though, right? No, we're not. Okay. I need to slow my Techron down a hair. Too fast, yeah. Let's get him down to like 120-ish. Not helping game. Ah, that's a freaking crit. Why the crit? Where is the crit coming from? 20% crit chance? Really? 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 You know what? He is barely even doing anything inside of the break phase. So let's let him crit outside of the break phase. Because it's the Wukong Flitica show inside the break phase. He's not doing shit. Let's try this. And let's see if that little bit of speed tuning lets us auto it. Arena already has 10k legend. Yeah, because they didn't fix the broken system. It's not worth doing, man. It's just so not worth doing it. I'm not a huge fan of the hexagon flag anyway, or frame anyway. It would look weird on my Wulf, because my Wulf looks down and to the left. I think if you're like doing a unit that looks down and to the left, like a Cades, it would look weird on a Cades. But on units that are looking straight forward, that symmetrical hexagon frame, like on Kairon, it would look really good. So I think it depends on who your rep hero is as to whether or not you care about that frame. But man, I can't imagine doing Arena with the system they got right now. Terrible, terrible system. But yeah, that's the way to do it. If you want to be in the top 30, you spend all this week spending Skystones, refreshing flags, and getting yourself established, because by the middle of next week, the top 5 will be established, and by the middle of week 3, the top 10 will be established, and then it's over. Then everybody else gets to be champs. Yeah, I've got the Skystones to do it, but it's not fair. I get an allowance, and I would rather spend it on content than burning arena flags like a maniac. I was going to make a stove post about it to, see if we could kind of, brigade Smogate a little bit, get them to change the system a little bit, but ugh. Reminds me of the stupid arena from Brave Exvius. Oh man, that brings back some memories. I played the shit out of that arena too. What's wrong with me? How's our timing look? Got 1 turn left, 2 turns. I think we're okay here, guys. Nope. Cooked. Do I really want to fart around with it? Do I really want to tinker with the speed tuning more? I think it is FSU. I think it is if we tune it just right. But it's going to take some crackerjack tuning to do it. Manual, and it's easy. We can at least auto up to the brake phase. We'll call it semi-auto, right? But I think if you want to sit around and really tinker with the turn order, I think you can do it on full auto. I mean, not just do it for a decent score, not just do it for triple S plus, but do it for a top 100 ranking. Okay, 3. This one here. Two. One. Zero. And now we're good. Okay, one hit there. AoE from Mr. Wukong. Big hit here. Slurp. AoE here so we don't waste a hit. Can I post a YouTube link? Sounds like someone on Reddit found an auto comp without MLK run. Yeah, we could use we've already talked about we could use Kiki Rat up front. We could use well, not for an auto, but for for a manual we could use Tamarin and Tamarin on the bottom and not Tamarin. It was Senya. Senya was good for it too. But yeah, if is it the Kiki Rat tech? Because that's pretty clever if it is. But yeah, go ahead and post it if you want. You could sort of use Aria. Yeah. Eight. 9.2. 10.3. We'll check it out. I pulled it up here. We'll check it out right after this round is done. Okay, let's see. 6 to 5. I want to get that heal block gone fast, so I'm going to S2 myself. 5 to 4. Rid of the heal block. 3. Get skill null up. Three down to 2. Down to 1. I'm not hurt. I'm just going to S1, advance the bar. Advance the bar. 1 down to 0. Now they're vulnerable. Background will have his stuff ready next round, so... May as well just S2 myself, keep the rotation up. Oop, that's not who I meant to click on. Okay, S3 to push phase. Up, counter. That's a whole ass sentence, Nightingale. Hit here. Heal up. And an AoE hit here. Extra hit there. You'll notice that Charon's not taking a single turn inside the break phase. He never gets to act, so crit on him does not matter. So we may as well have a little crit on him so we can get some extra points outside of the break phase. The 129 speed point looks really good. $20.7. Not bad. I don't know. Have we used any debuffs that the boss is immune to? I'm not sure we have. You know what? Yeah, because S1 is triggering the lightning bolts. Even though she is totally freaking immune to stun. When we S1, lightning bolts. I definitely need to heal Charon up, so let's S2 ourselves. 6 down to 5. Down to 4. Let's skill null so that Charon doesn't die here. And heal up. Lovely. 4 down to 3. Got 2 turns left, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Just S1 here. Nice crit Charon, 80%. Here. Candlestick. So he's ready now. I think we're fine to S1 for a hit here. That'll get us down to 2. Ouch. We're fine. This is fine. This is dog in a burning restaurant level fine. There's 1. Wukong should cut. Wukong should cut. Except he doesn't. Okay, it's fine. We'll just S1. Ouch. God damn it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Don't die, Kairon. Tank it, Kairon. God damn it, Kairon. You had one job. Oh well. Gotta figure out the tuning. We need to get rid of that skill null before we enter that break phase. Alright, any other teams you guys want to try with this? Oh, wait, we said we were going to watch that one guy's video. Let's go check that out. Pro Rin.
I present you with a sacred trial. Rejoice in your humiliation.
So he's using the same team, but with Kicky Rat.
You're a bunch of sheep.
This should work exactly the same.
You're going to get better. My leaves are quivering.
You're a bunch of sheep.
Oh, shit. I'm sitting here watching the video that you guys can't see. Hang on here. Okay, so it's exactly the same team, but he's just using Kiki Rat. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Wukong's gonna go next. That'll clear the last hit on those. Push this phase. Kiki Rat kills, gets the counterattack buff, counter. So it's exactly the same as with Wukong there, just using Kiki Rat. And much like my Kairon, his Kiki Rat will never attack inside the break phase. Phase 2. Down to 1. And then Wukong does it with Kiki Rat in the back. Keeps the counter buff, pushes phase, so yeah, that works fine. Down to 2 in the third phase, down to 1, kick your rat in the back. Down to 0. He goes all the way to the front. Yeah. Okay, so there's no difference. There's no difference at all between what I'm doing and what he's doing, except he's got to be tuned differently. Let's see what his stats are. 148. Okay, my Kairon is 129. 271. My Wukong is 260. Let me look. $269, and he is it's practically the same Wukongs, but his kicker at is 148, and my Kayron is 129. So he's got like 20 more speed on Kayron than I do. Katie's is 261. My Katie's, I think, is a little faster than that. 268. Same ballpark. Katie's isn't changing the tuning. 190 on Blooming Litica. And I am 195. Okay, so the only difference between what he's doing and what I'm doing is he's got 20 more speed on his tech, or on his lead unit, on his Kikurat. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. It makes Wukong, gives Wukong a better chance to crit, which doesn't do anything for us, and makes him a little more survivable. Touch of Rekos, Warhorn, and he's doing the Candlestick Tech too. Okay, so let's push a little bit more speed on him. Whoa, that's a little too much. Need a little bit more. What, like 20 more speed? 148. 10 more speed? Surely we can get 10 more speed. You know what? Why are we using resist set? Good lord, it's either base speed or stupid fast. Let's see, this has got no speed on it. We need roughly 20 speed. How's 146 speed sound, guys? That's pretty freaking close. We're trying to speed tune it so that it'll work on full auto Illusion. Because right now we have slight tuning issues, and we're seeing if this fixes it so that we can full auto the whole thing. I've recently decided to shut up about my team. You should, buddy. You should. You should own that. Let people try to decipher what you did. Make them work for it. Okay, this works for stage 1. Yeah, Illusion. Spatial's thinking about using the blue Auden cheese. Remember that one from back in the Euphine holotrials the first couple of weeks? Yeah. Oh, that's right. her skill turn on. Hers isn't focus based, is it? Maybe I'm mistaken. Candlestick. Down to 4 hits, down to 3 hits. Two hits. See, he's still using his skill early. I don't know, guys. I'm not so sure I'm convinced that this is a reliable full auto. I think a lot depends on if Candlestick procs and whether or... Yeah, I think Candlestick RNG combined with whether or not you use Acades S2 to supplement Candlestick RNG, or if Candlestick procs too much, you got to make sure you don't use Acades S2, or things are just going to be out of order. Let's see if we can power through it. We were able to power through it last time. Ooh, we got in. I don't think we live this hit. We don't have enough health. Yeah. So I still play Epic 7. Heard there's some stuff going on with SG. Does that mean Smoggate is doomed, or are we just going to get less content? Neither. It looks like they're consolidating their customer service branch back into Korea, so they closed down and laid off their North America branch. Fired a lot of really good people who've done a lot of good things for the game. I think E7 as a game is fine for now, but I think it's going to be, it's a sign of a continuing decline. It's a sign that Smoggate's no longer wanting to invest money in making the game better. That's what I feel about it. It's easily going to make it to 7, till probably, 10-year plan's only 3 years away. We're definitely making 10-year plan. But I think you're going to see more and more reused assets. I think it's pretty clear that Smoggate's saying, hey, we seem to have flatlined on the amount of net income we can make from it. So the only way to increase profits is to reduce costs. So they closed down the California office. They fired all the global people. And they took a game moderator and made him into a community manager. He's based out of Korea. They're starting to write a lot of things with AI now. A lot of the stove posts and stuff look very AI written, cheaper than paying people to write it. So they're doing things to cut corners to keep the costs down so that Epic 7 continue to be profitable. The negative is I think we're not going to have as much interaction between the community and Smoggate. We still have community managers of sorts, but I think globally we're going to get listened to less, and that's a net negative in my book. So But yeah, nothing about the game's going to change. And that's as good as it is bad. Nothing about the game's going to change. So there you go. But yeah, I love how that take has everybody saying I'm a Doom poster. When like a month ago I was an Epic 7 shill. So I guess I'm a Doom posting shill. I hope CZN is good. I'm looking forward to playing a new game. It looks good. The way Smogate treated some really good employees recently makes me not too excited to play another Smogate IP. Even if the decisions they made were financially the best, the way they did it was really shitty way to treat people who have put themselves in the hospital, overworking themselves for this game. But I'm just kind of raw about it. People I was good friends with lost their job with no notice, no severance, no warning, no preparation. Just show up for work. Here's your pink slip. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. That's not a way you treat loyal staff. So, anyway. Out of order. Out of order, out of order, out of order. And now it's fucked. Yeah. I'll tinker with this, but I don't think that this is safe to do on full auto, guys. I think you need to semi-auto it so you can control when Kairon's S3 is ready. Because if it's not ready at the right time, if it's ready too early, or it's not ready early enough, it bricks the whole run. I'll play around with it a little bit more, but I gotta wonder if this guy that posted that full auto team, if he just got really lucky, and how repeatable that is. Hey, layoffs happen. I get it, right? But, not like that. Finding out day of that you don't have a job. Yikes. It's sad that they don't treat E7 like their flagship title, like Final Fantasy or Persona, but even if it loses money, Smogate or Epic 7 makes a shit ton of money, and it's a stable amount of money. They've been paring down the CM team by about 50% every single year, and they've still made the same amount of money. They looked at it and said, hey, we're not losing money, so I guess everything's fine. But I think over the past few years, you've noticed a shift in people's attitudes towards the game, right? The way people complain about the meta, the way that people complain about the PvE content, the way people feel like they're not being heard, the way we ask for all of these quality of life things and then we get weird UI changes we didn't ask for. I think that's a sign of having a shrinking community management team who is the team that takes the community's opinions, bundles it into a monthly report, and sends it to Korea. Now, we just hope that they see us comment on Stove and act on it. So, I don't know. It feels like we're going to have less of a voice in the future, and that doesn't bode well for a game to be as consumer-friendly as Epic 7 has been in the past. Yeah, it doesn't deny extra attacks, it just denies dual attacks. If any extra attack, it's possible. Fenny will be out when this, when Hall of Trials is up. Yeah, exactly, Cranked. The P-Flan situation is a really good example of how Smogate really listens to Stove. That's the main source of, I would say, the vast majority of the community opinion they glean from Stove. Not Discord, not Twitter, not surveys, not influencers, from Stove. So there you go. Let's get skill null here. I feel that it's worse due to the fact that they told you in a meeting that things were going to get better soon. And even if that's the case, yeah. Okay, let's look and see where we're at. We're 3 turns away. We got 3 turns on the cooldown. Let's go ahead and reset Mr. Kairon here. I also don't like everything being out of Korea. I mean, I get it's a Korea game, but it's a global phenomenon. So you should have global feedback. Nice check and balance, right? Nice Eastern philosophy meets Western philosophy to meet in the middle and come out with a product everybody likes. Not so much anymore. Okay, where are we, Mr. Techron? Okay, good. You're 1 turn left. This should work out just fine. We hit here. Here. Now you're ready. All the way in the back. Pop. You know why this game will deny focus? Freaking SSB. Okay, and that's 0. And now she's ready to do her thing, and Kairon's S3 is ready. That'll push him to the front of the line, and he can blow everybody up, maintain the counterattack stance, and we're good to go. Swish, swish, swish. This Hall of Trials will be gone before OpSig is out, but maybe the next Hall of Trials will be OpSig's thing. Let's... S3... Maybe Rift Light and Dark. So we've wondered about that, but I think they're probably going to continue to do red, green, blue, red, green, blue. Doing a light or dark Rift would be pretty punitive to newer players, but who knows, possibly. Slurp. Hey, Dark Soul. Okay, we'll just reset ourselves. Let Wukong get one last big hit in. Oh, nope, it's going to be Lidica. 10.4. Moonlight Rifts, complete sellout rifts. You see, here's the thing with Moonlight Rift too, right? They couldn't really sell a new banner unit for it, right? I mean, they could, I guess they could run a Mystic, but you're gonna run a 5-star Mystic for a unit that's only gonna be usable for 6 months. There's no profit in it. Yeah, why do free 5-star when you can sell a 5-star? Okay, let's get rid of the heal blocks. And we're 3 turns, so this puts us at 2 turns. Four. Swish, swish, swish. 3. Nah, he didn't just use resistance to keep it from getting stripped. Okay, let's do this. Does Techron have the lowest HP? I believe so. I'll have to look. Let me see. You're 2 turns away. Couple of hits. You'll be 1 turn. Yeah, we do not reset. There was a candlestick. Yeah, 13k health. Techron, I think, has got 1100. Okay. This should be fine. Techron's ready. These assholes no longer have skill null. So we're good to push phase now. Just smacking a few extra points here. You do your thing. It pushes Charon up. Charon does his thing. And now we are off to the next phase. Let's see. Almost out of the phase, so I'm going to S2 myself because I want to have the S3 ready on the outside. Hit here. And hit here. It's a pretty good score, almost 21 million. Okay. Techron 2 turns away, so we definitely do not need to cycle him at all. Hit here. That gets us down from 6 to 5 into 4. Heal everyone up. We'll skill and all up just so that we don't take damage. Pow. Three. Still far enough away. I think we're okay. Hit here. Hit here. Okay. Charon's ready. She is about to do her bullshit. So we actually need an extra hit on these guys. So let's do an AoE here. And then we do one here. And one here. And then this. And then this. And then this. Perfect. See, it was off. It was off by a round, so we had to manually take out one of those skill nulls. And now it's easy. Is there any reason to not S2 Blitica to get an extra hit off with her vines? I think we do. This will hit. And that, because I asked Tutor to got that extra hit off. 33.5, hell yeah. It still has a cooldown, dude. Ooh. You can't reduce the cooldowns on passives? Are you sure? I thought cooldown was a cooldown. Well, today I learned. Okay, well, I think this is my favorite team right now. It's pretty easy, it's pretty stable, it's pretty reliable. And it looks like Bellion and Senya seem to be the appropriate responses if you don't have Wukong or Tekron. This number 1 guy, I don't know. I think he's cheating. We should report him. He's definitely using damage hacks. He's not even using Blooming Lidica, right, guys? So yeah, maybe I will try to decode what Illusial's doing, but it's nice to see that he's doing it without Blooming Lidica and to such a high score. Knowing Illusial, this was he had to hold his mouth just right and gear the hell out of it, but you forgot to turn the cheat engine off? Yeah. Yeah, he's using like wall hacks or auto clickers or something, for sure, for sure. Is he the only one that did it without Blooming Lidica? Ain't no way, Illusial. Look at you. Look at you go. Remeron figured out what you were doing. He just didn't have the gear or the tuning to support it. All right? Someone's trying it, right? He's figured it out, but I mean, you know, it's a 5-star Awakened Ray. Clearly not the highest gear score here, but in my opinion, this team is easier to figure out. Yeah, your Blingo mess was. I genuinely felt bad making that video, Illusial. trying to explain to people. I think that was my longest Hall of Trials video ever because it took so long to explain the 4-dimensional chest you put together. Look at all green. Hey, somebody used the Dizzy idea. Wow, only one person. Illusial and one guy who's trying to figure it out. So there you go. Lots of options except for Blooming Lidica. Clearly they wrote this Hall of Trials around Blooming Lidica. Everything about the mechanics on this fight screams, pull this limited unit that, you know, you really don't have any reason to pull. She's not good or usable in the game. So they had to, you know, find a way to throw mechanics in there that would encourage you to spend on this limited banner. But if you don't want to spend on this limited banner, you can join me brainstorming ways to figure out what Illusial did, because damn, that is impressive, my man. Impressive. Alright, guys. I've had enough Epic 7 for today. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go play some Path of Exile. And maybe I'll stream that tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on if we get news tonight, right? A lot of times Tuesday night, there's like news. There's some news dumps. At very least, we should get information about how the new rift's going to work. And man, am I going to be busy doing that. No Blitica, no Senya. I may be cooked. No Blitica, no Senya. Let's build you a team real quick. No Blitica, no Senya. Do you have Kairon? There you go. Everybody's got Kiki Rat. No Blitica, no Senya. We need 2 green units. I mean, why am I messing around with this? Do you have Illusial's team? Except instead of Senya... Okay, I see what you're saying. You don't have Senya, so we need another green unit. Okay, so how about this? Can you do this? Mui doesn't work on himself? No. What I need is lifesteal on my Charon. Yeah. No lifesteal on Charon is going to be a problem. I don't want to rebuild my whole ass Charon for this and deal with gear issues. Yeah. Kikurat's free. Source of counters. This guy will need to be rebuilt on a lifesteal set so that he doesn't die to a fucking sneeze. He did it with Ray. I just feel like Destina would probably be an easier option, but no, because Ray does have multiple AoE heals. Yeah, Ray's cooldowns are freaking brutally high. 4 and 3. I don't want to get into trying to decode what Illusial did. I want to go have dinner, and I want to go blow up some monsters. So, all right, guys. I'm going to log. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Let's see. Who is playing right now? Let's go see the Tired Businessman. We've not raided there in a long ass time. All right, guys. I will catch y'all tomorrow. I'll put up a walkthrough on how to use this Wukong team here shortly, and maybe if I'm feeling filled with self-loathing, I'll try to figure out the craziness that Illusial did. He always has some of the best text for this. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody.
She's your waifu? That's awesome. I mean, I don't really